And I wanted to make sure my girl was all taken care of before I went live, because she's still under the weather. Just making sure everything's all good here. Alright. Looks like we're live. Alright everybody, welcome to the stream. So today I'm going to be hosting some Tera Ditto Raids here for viewers. So I'll probably, I'll just put the code up, and anyone who's watching is more than welcome to join. If we do get to a point where there's like multiple people trying to get in and they're struggling to get in, I mean, I'm not sure if it'll come to that. It did with the Iron Leaves raid, where I was trying to ask people to try to, you know, wait, let me turn this off. I was trying to ask people to, you know, if you already had a chance to try to like let other people in. But we'll see. I mean, I have no idea if people are even like really trying to grind this or not. I know I wanted to because I really haven't had a chance to play. Also, on a side note, I'm kind of upset because I forgot to register for the global challenge that's going on this weekend. Yeah, we could trade real quick, Jimchar, before I start anything. Hey, Librarian Vibes, great to see you. Yeah, it's been kind of a crazy few days. Alright, how about the trade code will be 4420. Just 4 numbers, 4420. Alright, let me get online real quick. So it was Iron Bundle, right, for the Flutter main? 4420. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Here we go. Thanks for tuning into the stream today, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I do have a little bit of a donation goal for my Portland regional trip. You're more than welcome to help. You're more than welcome to just chill out and ignore it entirely. I don't typically put like sub goal. Well, I guess I do put sub goals, but I never really talk about it. I never really put donation goals, but I've been paying for all these regionals out of my pocket, and I mean, granted, I'll still go regardless, but I just figured, you know, if anyone wanted to like donate towards my trip at all and help out, that would be amazing. All right, let me find this Iron Bundle that I was going to trade you. I think it was this one. Yeah. All right, awesome. Appreciate the trade. Oh yeah, there's the link. One, actually, I just realized. Let me post this. If you want to donate. There we go. I'll have to put that in the description. Thanks so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, someone actually did trade me a Flutter main shiny the other day on stream. I don't know if you were in the stream when I was talking about it, but they traded it to me and it had perfect IVs. I was like, bro, this is definitely fake. It was a timid nature, it had like 3 IVs that were 31. I was like, bro, what the? Like, even just finding a non-shiny with perfect IVs would be so rare. Thanks, yo, I really appreciate that. Finally got it. So I think the only paradox I need now is actually Sandy Shocks. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sandy Shocks is the only one I don't have a shiny of now. Thank you. Yo, what is up, Fluey? Good to see you, man. Alright, let's head over to our first raid. And like I said, anyone, if you're watching, just feel free to join. Right now, it's kind of peaceful. It's all good, too, if you just want to relax and just chill out. I started soft resetting for a shiny Cyndaquil and my Pokemon Crystal. That was kind of, that's definitely a very ambitious hunt. I spent like 3.5 hours yesterday on stream, I think, hunting it. I can't believe that. I mean, I was a little tipsy and just kind of talking about different stuff, but wow. 3.5 hours went by. It didn't even feel like it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. That's definitely going to be a very ambitious hunt, but I've been looking into Pokemon Crystal in general, and there's like a few shiny hunts that are actually kind of interesting. Like, apparently Electrode, there's like an area where you can like I guess like the Voltorb or Electrode that appear on screen as balls, there's like an area where you can just keep like shiny checking the static encounter. Yeah, I mean, those Cutwaters definitely hit me yesterday, that's for sure. What happens in Portland? There's a Pokemon regional. So I don't know if you know, Todd, but I went to 2 of the regionals so far during the cycle for Scarlet Violet VGC. I went to San Diego, which was near me. I traveled to Charlotte last month. In Portland, I decided I wanted to try to go to as well, which is early May that they're having that tournament. So that's what it's for, pretty much, is just like helping fund my trip to compete in the regional. My first regional I did this cycle of Scarlet Violet, I went 3-7, which isn't good. But it was the learning experience. My second one, I went 5-4. I almost went 6-3, which could have accrued me some, what they call championship points. Like, the way you get an invite to Worlds is by getting top 2 in one of these regionals. Or top 4, I think it is, at an international. Or you accrue, I think, 300 championship points within the cycle. And the ways typically you can earn CP are, you know, it's usually like the top 136 or something like that in a tournament. It depends on how many people compete, but like the top amount of people who compete in the tournament will accrue some CP from their placing. And then other people... Wait, did I do this wrong? Well, I might have accidentally invited anyone instead of friends. My bad. Here, I'll just do this real quick. And then we'll fix it moving forward. My bad, chat. Sorry, I was like in the middle of explaining this. But right now, but since the pandemic, they actually haven't really had locals going on, which is another way you can earn CP, which they are starting them up this week. I'm going to try to do some locals. The online tournament that's happening this weekend, technically, if you get first place, you can win like, I think 150 CP or something, which is insane. And I don't think I would have gotten first place on the online tournament, just because I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing in this format, but I wish I registered at least, just because I'm not even getting the backpack. It's okay, you know, I'll admit, like, it's not the worst thing in the world that could possibly happen. But I guess because I'm putting in all this effort, it's like I wanted to try to create any opportunity I can to acquire CP for Worlds, because the whole reasoning behind all of this grind for me is mainly because I love VGC, you know? Like, this is probably the best they've ever been at VGC in a long time. And it's the highest competition that I've seen in the scene in a long time, too. But the Worlds is in Japan this year, and I'm like, damn, that would be so cool to go. That's awesome, Chimchar. Yeah, I'm gonna catch some of these Ditto today. But yeah, I'm sorry about that first one. I accidentally forgot to put the code on the screen. My bad. But yeah, I'll go around and get all the Ditto that I have, and I'm pretty sure Samurot's live again too. I don't know if anyone wants to do the Samurott raid or whatever. You know. Yo, what's up, Llama and James? Great to have you here. But for the most part, we're going to do the Ditto raids. Though they should be really easy. I'm probably going to bring Ditto or Magikarp. Like, it doesn't really matter what you bring, to be honest. Like, you could even bring just like a base level Pokemon that doesn't have good attacks, and it would still be fine for your partners. But the easiest is definitely just bringing like Splash, Magikarp, or Ditto. Because if you bring Ditto in the first slot, it can't transform, which it can't do anything the entire fight. But it's pretty much the same with Magikarp. It can't do anything, since Magikarp doesn't learn any moves. Actually, does it learn Tackle? I don't even remember if later gens it learns tackle now. It's been a while. Anyways, let's head over to the next Ditto raid. Great to have you all here. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, like the little goal up on the screen, I am going to be leaving it up for the rest of the month. I plan on doing some drawing streams on my Twitch to help, like, you know, drawing for donations. Maybe to give people a little bit more incentive, like, to help donate for my cause. But yeah, I didn't really ask for anything for any of these other regionals, but I just honestly said, why not, you know? I mean, I'm making content for this stuff, and it's not like I get paid really to do any of this, so... It's one of those things where it's like, you don't have to do anything, but if you feel like it, and you appreciate the content, then I appreciate you as well. I mean, I appreciate you regardless, just being here. But yeah, just wanted to, like, clarify that it is a Pokemon regional, and I'm trying to up my game. Like, I legitimately want to try to top cut one of these tournaments. The issue is they're not easy, but with that being said, they actually are, it is plausible. There's like a guy who recently, he top cut 2 tournaments. Justin Tang, he top cutted 2 tournaments recently, and it's his first time competing. Like 2 out of 3 of his tournaments he top cut. Isn't that crazy? That's great, James. Good to hear. Level 15, very nice. Any Pokemon I need? As of right now, for my team, I don't particularly need anything. I've still been looking for that 0 attack female and DD in raids. I actually got a 0 speed one from Ada, but that's probably one that I've been kind of looking for. It's a Pokemon that I particularly am not going to build. By the way, if you want to join this raid, the code is up on the screen right now. Feel free to join. But, yeah, I can't think of anything at this exact moment that, you know. Wait, why are you going to bring a Sprigatito? Bring something to actually knock out the boss? I mean, I guess it could eventually win. To be fair, the Sprigatito could probably eventually win. But, yeah, I'm trying to think. I think if anything, it might be Ruin Pokemon. Like, I think I have like a 15 attack Chi-Yu. I don't know if anyone's willing to trade their Ruinous Pokemon. I didn't really have the foresight to soft reset for IVs. But like, to be honest, I personally have not even built a team that is required to use any of the like ruinous Pokemon that really matter with IVs. I mean, Wo-Chien, I have Wo-Chien and a Chi-Yu that have probably like 15 attack, which I think is still usable, to be honest. You could breed one from raids. Will that work? No, because the female Indeedee, it has Trick Room on it when you catch it from the raid. It's a move that you typically can't learn. But for some reason, it's like for some reason, I'm not entirely sure why, but it pretty much appeared on the raid in female Indeedee. And it was never on, it was like an illegal move in every other generation, but you can't breed it or pass the move on to other female Indeedee. So the only way to acquire this Indeedee with this specific move is to actually catch it in a raid. Here, I'm just gonna cancel this. Yeah, so it's like, it's kind of a rare Pokemon. I mean, to be honest, a lot of people just cheat. Like, I'm starting to realize that, like, I'm kind of like an odd one out. Yeah, what's up, Lenny? So the code is up on the screen. Feel free to join the raid. I'm going to just be hosting a bunch of Ditto raids for a bit. You cannot teach it Trick Room. So the only way you can actually get the Trick Room is from catching it in a raid. And it's a really great partner, especially with, like, for setting up Trick Room and for, like, things like armorers that can take advantage of the psychic terrain. But I always feel like that's like a Pokemon I'm afraid to run. Not because, like, I'd probably run it with, like, not perfect IVs just because at least it's legitimate. But I'd almost, like, guarantee that, like, a lot of people just gen their Indeedee and they just, you know what I mean? I did not buy the DLC just yet. I've kind of held off. I mean, I'm planning on getting it once it comes out. I mean, I'll probably buy it soon. I just like didn't necessarily care much about the gifts that they're giving. Like the Cherish Ball Zoroark is kind of cool, but yeah, I just didn't really mind, to be honest. Alright, I mean, if no one wants to do any of the raids just yet, I'll just like make them public raids until maybe we get a little more interest in the chat and such. Here, let me just make it public for now. Yo, what is up, Veneer? Welcome back. Indeed, Trick Room teams gave me the PST. Yeah. Like, Armorage is actually really insanely good on ladder. It's good in tournaments too, but on ladder, it's like S tier for sure. It's like straight up S tier. But yeah, for the most part, I don't know. It's like tough because people don't really get punished for genning Pokemon. Like, I probably could legitimately gen my entire team and go to a tournament and it would never be an issue. But I don't play like that, and it's like, I don't know, the more and more I like kind of talk to people or like just kind of look at it, it's like it does take time to grind the team. Like, I'm not going to deny that aspect of it, but like it feels like a lot of people choose to just focus on practicing the teams and then they just gen them. I don't know, it's like, it's kind of annoying. I think the only reason why it's annoying is because there's things like Indeedee female that are in this gen that you can't really get the optimal IV spread on it without like grinding. And it's not even like a grind that is guaranteed, because it's not like you can just soft reset in front of a static Pokemon or like gimme goal. Like Golden Go, yeah, you can join on the next one, Lenny. No one was joining on the first one, so I just figured I'd make it public for this, but I'll put the code up public after this. And anyone who is here is more than welcome to join. Yeah, it's like hard to find the raid, and then the chance of finding one with no attack or no speed is pretty rare. I mean, granted, you could accept lower attack. Like, you don't need like 0 necessarily, but like a lot of times it's just best in that slot. Like every time I've gotten an Indeedee female, it's best in attack, and it's like that's the worst that I could have. So it doesn't really help. You need to finish your alt run of Scarlet. That's cool that you actually got both. I kind of wish I got Scarlet too, so I could shiny hunt the version exclusives. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join whenever. Like, do what you want to do, you know. I'll be here for a couple hours hosting them. It's a slow start, but definitely just trying to like hook people up today. Definitely some good resources. I mean, it's not like the craziest drops from these raids, but you do get vitamins. And if you're considering that we're going to be grinding these for a decent amount of time, like over the amount of grinding, you're going to accrue a decent amount of vitamins that you could probably even get enough to just like EV train a new raid Pokemon, or if you're a competitive battler like me. I feel you. Yeah, that's the whole thing though. Like, I've avoided building like a size spam team in Scarlet Violet purely because I can't find a good Indeedee female. So I've just avoided. Like, the thing is, it's unfortunate, but like you don't need to run size spam to do good in VGC. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's unfortunate that there's a couple Pokemon that are like controversial in that regard, but at the same time, there's so much diversity still in the meta that it's like, you don't actually need to build that stuff to be one of the best battlers in the game. But I would prefer that, like, Gamefreak did better. You know, if they just added a rusty bottle cap, which is something a lot of people in the community have speculated and asked for a long time, that would really change these type of hunts in general. Like, being able to make a Pokemon's IV stat 0 with an item is the only real thing we need to, like, truly balance out competitive Pokemon. Because as of right now, it is a little grindy to get, like, you know, Golden Go with 0 attack, getting ruinous Pokemon with your preferred IV spreads. But yeah. They seem to give an okay amount of candy. It's not like crazy. But yeah, they definitely give some. You wish you bought Scarlet instead of the DLC? I mean, I'd be down to do a quick little battle just for fun. I don't have any singles teams though, if you don't mind doing it in double battles. Yeah, why not? Like, like, why not? Let's just have a quick little fun battle. The code will be 4420. If you're down to do a doubles battle. I don't have a team built for singles. I mean, I guess I could just like wing it. I don't really care. You know, it's for fun. But if you're down to do it in doubles, let me know. Like, we could just do it real quick and have fun with it. But yeah, for the most part, alright, cool. Yeah, we could have a fun little battle. Oh, you know what would be really fun to do at some point? Multi-battles. Yo, that would be super fun to do a stream. That's what I need to do. I need to do a stream where I'm hosting multi-battles, and what that would entail is either like, there's different formats you could play. So it's a 4 versus 4, but it's in the format of doubles. So technically it's like 2 trainers versus 2 other trainers. But a really fun way to play multi-battle is a free-for-all, where you can even like, it's like, even though the game splits you up on the 2 teams, you can attack your partner Pokemon, and like whoever's the last person standing wins. Stuff like that's pretty fun to do, honestly. Yeah, we should definitely do that sometime soon on stream. We don't need to be friends in the game to battle. All you gotta do is log online and set in this code for double battle. But if you mean like in general, we have to get more people to battle, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, for the most part, that could be a really fun stream. I mean, to be honest, like, I should do streams where people just battle me. Like, I do streams where I'd play the ladder and such, but maybe I'll do like a Throwdown Thursday type of thing one of these days, where I just like sit here and take battles from viewers. Why not, you know what I mean? It's like a good way to, you know, interact with the community and such and have some fun. Here, let me search for the double battle. What am I doing? All right, I'm searching for the battle. Just make sure you're online and you type in the code 4420. All right, it seems like it worked. Yeah, we'll just do a quick battle for fun. Is this you, Lenny? Is it Dean? Okay, cool. Alrighty then, what will I bring? I'll bring this team. Good luck, have fun. And then we'll continue doing the raids right after this battle. Da-da-da. Let's see how it goes. Will we? I like this little hair. It's like it's wilding out over here on the side. Da 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 da. All right. Not really sure what's going on. Bum bum ba 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 ba. Just waiting for you, Dean, to select a battle team. So the format will be show 6, pick 4. So you'll bring 6, but you're not going to use all of them. It'll be more of like, we're going to look at each other's teams and we're going to like try to decide what four will I bring that will most be optimal for taking down the opponent's team. Sounds good, James. The music in this game is definitely good. Like, it's grown on me a lot. Like, the trainer battle stuff. Like, it's cool. Definitely Cassiopeia is, like, right up there. Oh, is it because you have Koraidon and Miraidon on your team? I think that might be why. Because I picked the rules that are the Regulation C, which it's every Pokemon in the game except Koraidon, Miraidon. Here, you know, honestly, I could just back out. I think I could probably... I think there's a way we can do it where you're allowed to use Koraidon, Miraidon. I just want to make sure that it caps all the Pokemon at level 50, because I don't think all my Pokemon are at level 100 at the moment. I mean, it's okay, you know, for the most part, it's just a fun battle. I mean, if you can't log anything in, I don't know if can we cancel this? Is there a way to cancel this if you can't log in your team? Like, I don't mind if you use Koraidon or Miraidon, it's a fun battle, you know? I just wasn't thinking, like, you know, oh. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just have fun with it. Oh my, you know what? Rapska, speaking, like, the fact that you brought Rapska reminds me, I kind of want to make Rapska work. Wait, that's kind of crazy that it lets you bring Iron Leaves. Wait, what? Like, I swear I'm using the regulation rules for this, for Regulation C. I can't believe it's letting you use Iron Leaves. Is that like a glitch? Because technically it's banned in this format. It's the national dex minus... I mean, I don't care that you have it. I'm just fascinated. And I'm actually like wondering, is it actually allowed to be used and I don't realize this? Because I don't think it is. Pretty sure it's banned. I'm just fascinated that it's on your team and it's like allowed right now. I don't understand. All right. Let me lock in my team here. Good luck, have fun. I feel like Iron Leaves could be good. I don't know, to be honest. Like, I honestly think it's like... It has weird typing. I mean, I feel like you could use it, but I'm not sure. I feel like the future Paradox Pokemon kind of have weird niche play. Like, there's a lot of good ones, but you can't even take advantage of their abilities majority of the time. Alright, the Palafin plus Rapska. Okay. Good luck, yo. By the way, I thought it was this weekend they're giving out the mystery gift Palafin, but I think it's next weekend. Okay. If you're wondering why this Orthworm's name is Pam, I named it because I did like Earthworm Jim is what came to mind, but because it's a female, I was like, what do I name it? And then I was thinking of Jim and Pam from The Office, and I was like, oh, I'll name it Pam. Very obscure, but I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? No, it's banned because it's not in the national dex right now. Like, it's technically... Like, the way the format works is anything that's not in the national dex is banned currently. So, pretty much like Greninja, Cinderace, Charizard, those are all Pokemon that are currently banned. Alright, nice. This team I'm using is actually the Regulation C team I built. So even though there's no Ruinous Pokemon on this team, you don't need Ruinous Pokemon in this format to do good. Like, obviously the Ruinous Pokemon are pretty good, but they're also like... it's situational if you actually need them. I'm still experimenting with my team build, but I used this team to climb to Master Ball tier this month. I like the Orthworm because it's like a Fisher meta. But there is some interesting teams I'm trying to experiment with. Like, I want to make a team with Quaquavel. Like, I feel like Quaquavel would be really good in this format. Especially if you can pair it with, like, Qianpao properly. Like a Moxie Quaquavel. Because it has... Or, you know... Yeah. I think that's how we'd go about it. Okay. Alright, we'll see. I don't know if this knocks out. I mean, super effective. Alright, nice. Palafin, though, is just so strong. It's kind of crazy how good Palafin is. There's a very common trio that's used on a lot of Pokemon. It's Arcanine, Amoonguss, and Palafin. It's like a very common core that you might be seeing on... If you're paying attention to any of these like VGC tournaments, it's pretty much running rampant. It's like one of the like... It's really good. It plays off of the water, fire, and grass core, which is a really good core to play around in competitive Pokemon. But they're all just like very good utility Pokemon in general. Like Palafin just oppressive, it has Haze as well. Arcanine has Intimidate plus the potential to burn and such. And then Amoonguss is just a menace, you know, has Regenerator as an ability, it has Spore, Redirection, it's bulky. It's just great, you know, it's like crazy how good that Pokemon is still to this day. GG's, Lenny. But yeah, we'll host some more raids now. I know you weren't running your actual team. It's all good, I understand. But this team's like, I feel like the team that they have right now, it's a little, I don't know if it's spicy or not, to be honest. Like, I feel like there's some good Pokemon on it, but it's kind of tough. Like, the team's definitely balanced. It's just like, can it deal with every single common core in the game? That's like one of the things I've been trying to do with my team building. All right, let me host this Ditto. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here is a code to the current raid. Crazy long cutscenes. Yeah, feel free to join if you're interested in doing some Ditto raids. I'm just gonna put Ditto in the front because that way it just gets wrecked. But yeah, thanks for tuning in today. Hope everyone's doing well. Okay. If anyone else wants to join me, I have one more slot, but it's totally chill. We might just start it. That way we can just keep getting raids done. Why not level 1 Voltorb with Explode? Wait, that's actually... Does it actually explode in battle and just end the battle? Is that what it would do? Because if it does, then that's amazing. I wonder if that would work. I've never saw explosion used in a raid, that's for sure. Is it possible? I'll look and see if I have one. I mean, I'm curious for sure. Hey, Alfie's Mullet, welcome to stream. Good to see you, bro. Yeah, maybe make it the only move it has. Like, even if it's an Electrode or a Voltorb, as long as it only has Explode. I guess I could try it. So maybe he maybe he... I don't know, I'll definitely try it, because I need to know now. I'm about to run away. I'm afraid. Yeah, legitimately, I need to try that. That sounds crazy. Alright, yeah, this is over. Yeah, for the most part, this raid is so easy, right? Let me kind of look and see how many XL candies or whatever it gives us, like the large candies and such. Yeah, let me see. I'm sure I have at least Electrode. I tend to clear out my inventory for like eggs and such for Masuda method. Yeah, I guess you don't really get... Oh, well, I mean, technically you do get a lot of large candy. You get like one XL candy, but it's mainly large candy it looks like you get. Some rare candies. Yeah, I guess it's alright. I mean, it randomizes PP ups. Sometimes like you get more vitamins than PP ups. Yeah, Ditto's super easy. But let me see. Let me check my inventory real quick. Let me throw those over here. I'm just collecting them to get higher IV ones. Right, let me... It's not level 1, of course, but I'm gonna put Explode or Self-Destruct on this and see if it, like, kills itself. I don't know, it's so fascinating to think, like, this might actually work. Alright, let me remove all the other moves on it. Okay. Let me see, does it learn Explosion and Self-Destruct? Because I'll teach it both. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's try that. I absolutely need to see if this works. Alright, let's find our next Ditto. I'll just go to this one since it's like right next to the Poké Center. Use a level 7 shiny Combi. That makes sense too. I mean, granted, this Electrode's like level 50 or 45 or whatever. I don't think that'll like make it harder to beat necessarily. I'm just curious if it will self-destruct in battle or if it just doesn't attack. All right, let me host this. The code will be up here in a second. Feel free to join. Anyone's more than welcome. If this ends up working, I more than likely am gonna clip this and put it to YouTube because it's just funny. I mean, this raid's so easy. You don't really need help beating it. Like, you could use Magikarp, Ditto, and that's like gonna work every time. But this is just interesting, this interaction, if it works. I mean, pretty much anything that's just not optimal for a moveset is good for the Ditto raid. As long as, like, the other three are just, like, pounding the Pokemon down. Alright, cool. We got full lobby here. Let's see how this works. So, this Electrode only knows Self-Destruct. If it does... Because, like, I'm wondering, if it uses Self-Destruct, does it instantly KO the raid boss? Let's find out. Good suggestion, though, that's for sure. Pretty interested to see how this works. Alright. Come on. Alright. I imagine this is... Oh, I'm so excited. Please self-destruct, that'd be crazy. Here, I'm gonna cheer. Guess we find out. What will this Electrode do? It does self-destruct, but it failed. I guess it's very similar to Magikarp in Ditto, I guess, in that regard. I mean, technically, this is still just like a super easy raid. It's just like a punching bag. Here, I'll self-destruct. I don't think it hits the partner Pokemon when you self-destruct in this type of format. Wait. Oh, you can't even use that type of move in battle. You know, I think the reason why they don't want people griefing. I think like that's probably why it doesn't work in raid battles, because you could just join random people online, just keep self-destructing and exploding. That would actually be so mean. Oh my gosh, that'd be a nightmare. I'm so glad it actually doesn't work in raid battles. Alright, well. Just another easy way to take them down. Oh wow, they have bottle caps in these Ditto raids. That's actually a pretty good drop. The occasional bottle cap. Yeah, that would have been awesome. At least if the raid boss could do it, but you know, I will admit, if you could bring in something like Electrode and just self-destruct to blow up the timer, that would suck. I would never do online raids. I feel like it would just be a nightmare. Like, imagine like how many people be trolling. You know what, I'll have to hand it to Gamefreak. They actually avoided somewhat of a disaster. I actually already traded my Miraidon for Koraidon with my friend who has Scarlet. I appreciate the offer though. Let's see. Let me head up to this next raid. I think it's a Water Tera Ditto. I guess I should have tried to catch that. I mean, I'm not catching all of them. Like, I'll admit, like, I don't necessarily need the best IV Ditto. But I was just thinking, like, it would actually be helpful to trade them to people who don't have English as their in-game native language for Masuda method breeding. Maybe I should grab some for that reason alone. Yeah, exactly. And I think that would be good for, like I just said, trading for someone that doesn't have English as their native language in-game. That way they can Masuda method higher IV shiny Pokemon. You have a 6 IV Japanese Ditto use? Yo, that's amazing. I have one in home that I have from Sword and Shield. But yeah, obviously I can't use it right now. Do I even have any Magikarp? I don't even have a Magikarp. I mean, I'm not surprised. I like transfer like everything. I'll just bring Ditto again. Sorry about that. The code is TNV047 if you'd like to join. Sorry about that. Are you just giving it to me for free? Is that what you're trying to say, Lenny? Like, you just want to give it to me? Like, you don't care what I give you? Yeah, I should catch... I'm going to catch them moving forward. It's a good call. Yo, Lenny, that'd be great. I'll trade you an English one for a German one. Because my Ditto I currently have, it doesn't have great IVs. The French one I've been using, I got it from that that one room that Austin... Like, there was like a whole trade code sheet that was public at the beginning of the game. I know Austin John plays like Signal Boost it. But that's where I got my Ditto originally. It was just like doing that. Yo, yeah, the Ditto hotline, yeah. It took me a little bit of time, but I eventually got a French Ditto. That's been my go-to for Masuda method. But honestly, having one with better IVs would be pretty nice. I typically don't care that much just because I can bottle cap them. But I mean, you can have better, why not? Sounds good, bro. Yo, that's awesome, Veneer. Yeah, actually, I'd be down if anyone has like a Ditto that has 0 attack IVs or 0 speed, and it's in a different language. I'm pretty sure it's pretty common to, not like common, but it's like definitely available. Since a lot of these are 5 to 6 IV, there's a really good chance that you can get one with low, like 0 attack or like no good attack or no good speed. And then the other IVs will be maxed. Which is perfect for breeding Masuda method shinies for competitive Pokemon. Which is like, one of the main things I do here on the stream these days is I breed my competitive Pokemon. Like all my shiny Pokemon that I run on my teams, aside the ones I've caught in the wild, like they're all bred on stream. So if I ever become the world champion, there'll be evidence that these are real Pokemon. I mean, for honestly, it's like I just like sharing the experience. But you know how sometimes like people get really nitty gritty about that stuff. You don't have to judge. You don't have judge yet. I can only tell if Mon's perfect IVs from the hyper trainer. Oh, I understand. I mean, technically, I could see. That's the thing. It would take a little more, like, you know, back and forth in that regard. But I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, if you're willing to do it, you're willing to do it. If you're not, it's fine. I'm in no rush. Like, I can't even think of... I'll admit, probably my next Masuda hatch is probably going to be Quaquaval. I was thinking about this morning. Like, I really had no urgency to breed one, but I honestly might build a team for Regulation C with it. And I could just run my starter, which I am leaning towards, just running my starter I picked in this game on my team. But then I'm like, yo, I could finally breed for the shiny. Maybe I'll do that next. Just use a level 1 Ditto. Do I have a level 1? Sounds good, Veneer. I mean, there's a good chance you'll have the judge feature before we even trade, depending. Alright, let's head to the next. You know what? If you're down, chat, let's do this. Let's do this 6-star raid real quick. Let's see what it is, and then we'll, like, try taking on. You know, Lucario is a Pokemon that I feel like is underexplored in VGC. Like, I feel like I could maybe be okay. Especially with, like, okay, this should be super easy. It's a Pincurchin that's ice. So if we just bring, like, rock, steel, fighting, it should be super easy. If you got Iron Hands, bring them. If you got Koraidon, probably a good choice. I'll bring... Well, let me see. I'm going to bring... Not Dreadnought, that doesn't make sense. I'll just bring Golden Go. I can lower its special defense and just blow it up with a steel move. Yeah, we could trade... Shit, my bad, Lenny. I got a little distracted. Here, you know... Let's just do this raid real quick, if that's cool. I'm really sorry, Lenny. My bad, bro. So you're Oro, or you're Ororo. That's cool. Oh, you're an X-Men fan. That's cool. I didn't know that. I've watched the movies, but I mainly only watched the cartoon a bit when I was growing up on TV, when it would be on in the morning. Yeah, this should be an easy raid. We'll do this real quick and then I'll trade with you, Lenny. My bad about that. Alright. I don't know if it was Evolution. I feel like it was the... Is that the original one? that was on, like in the 90s, like the late 90s. I know I look young, but I'm actually 34, so I don't remember what it was called. I feel like it was X-Men Evolution. That sounds familiar. Like they used to play The Amazing Spider-Man and then X-Men in the morning. Yeah, I think it was just X-Men. Evolution, I think, came later. I think it was on Cartoon Network, maybe, that aired. Alright, let's go. Alright, yeah, this will be super easy. Thanks for joining the raid. Alright. Let me heal up the squad here. Try to get rid of those paras. That's the thing that's nice about heal cheers, that it does remove the status on the Pokemon as well. I do have my Samurott raid here too. I guess we could... maybe I won't do it next, but I'll do the trade with Lenny, and then the Samurott raid is still available. I'm thinking this is how we'll go about doing this. Is I'll go around, clear all the Ditto raids. We'll clear the level 6 raid, we'll clear maybe the Samurott raid too. I don't know if that one will be easy to do as a group, I have no idea. I have a really good build for Dreadnought to take down and solo that raid with ease every single time. Like, I have an unkillable Dreadnought build. I have a video of it on my daily Sassifrass channel. Like, I originally had a different build, but I made an update video, and I've never died once with this Dreadnought. Like, I've never even been removed from the field during the entire fight. It's actually kind of insane. Like, in the video, someone was trying to say, like, oh, you just got lucky because you didn't get crit whenever your ability got removed. And I was like, yeah, maybe you're right. But literally, every single time I've done the raid, I've never died. Like, it didn't even matter when I tear a rock. It would use a water move because you're at +6 defense with iron defense. And it's not a guaranteed crit whenever it attacks. And it doesn't always use a super effective move. It's insane. But yeah, it's actually really consistent. So if you're someone who is grinding these raids, I mean, I'm sure you might already have the optimal build for something. But I'm telling you, Dreadnought is legitimately super good with Sword Stance, Iron Defense, Razor Shell, Rock Slide, Terra Rock, and Shell Bell as the item. Like, I've never died. Like, legitimately didn't die at all. And, like, its ability stops crits from occurring. And obviously the raid boss will remove your ability throughout the fight, but you don't even die at that point, I'm telling you. Like, it's actually insane. Like, I've gotten down to, like, red, and then I'll rock slide and just heal all the way back up. It's crazy. But anyways, let's focus on this. I'm just gonna still beam this now that the shield's down. Ooh. Well, I'm sure you could. I shouldn't have done that. I was thinking it would just knock it out, but you should be able to finish it. My bad, squad. I had to sacrifice myself. I mean, I didn't think we were gonna lose if I died anyways, but yeah, it's getting a little close there. Alright, Lenny, we'll do the trade right after this, bro. Alright, thanks for the helping on the fight. Alright. Nothing too crazy there. But yeah, thanks for tuning in today. I hope everyone's doing well. Well, yeah, I think it's because they're level 100. If you're not level 100, it can be a little tough to deal with these raids. Alright, let me get into the trade screen, bro. We'll just use the same trade code 4420 that we used for battle. So do you want to trade Ditto for Ditto? Oh, they're level 75? Really? I didn't realize that. I guess that makes sense. I guess it'd be a little too strong. Oh, okay, that makes sense. For sure, bro. Hey, Shiny Lavender, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'll start heading over to the next raid while we're getting ready to trade. Alright, I'll go over to the trade now. It seems like you might be ready. Hold on, let me look at my Dittos I caught already. Which one can it give you that would be the best for your Masuda method breeding? Which one would you rather have? Would you rather have one that doesn't have maxed IV and special attack, speed, or special defense? Because all of the ones I have currently are only 5 perfect IVs. Here, let me get to the trade. I'm thinking the one with not perfect speed's probably better. How about this one? I'll give you. It has perfect IVs and everything except speed. You don't really care? Alright. We'll do this one then. That's really clutch, honestly. I wasn't even thinking like I could potentially get Dittos from other people today for Masuda method breeding. I technically already have a 0 attack and 0 speed IV Ditto, but the other IVs are terrible on them because they were caught in the wild. So if I could potentially find any with perfect IVs aside attack or speed today, that'd be amazing. Yo, thanks for the trade. So what do you want for the Koraidon? Thank you very much. That'll be a much better Masuda method Ditto to use than the one I currently have. If you're gonna give me a Koraidon, I give you like one of my spare shiny Pokemon if you want. I'm trying to think what I have a spare of that I'd be willing to part with. You want a Lycanroc? That's kind of a cool one to catch. Yeah, I'll just give you one of my extra Lycanroc shinies if you're down. Alright, cool. Yeah, I got those. I was just like with a rock sandwich trying to get the different forms, but I ended up just getting 2 of the same. Yeah, this is my first generation where I'm trying to do living decks of shinies. So I actually do have a decent amount of extras. Like that one box that had like the Iron Thorns in it. Technically every single Pokemon in that box is an extra. But I also have other ones lying around. Like this whole box is extras. Like literally those Combee, those are all just from me hunting the Pavilion. And I didn't even finish getting all the patterns yet. I think I only have 10 of 19. Thank you for the trade, Lenny. I really appreciate that, bro. That was a really cool trade. Alright, let me head over and... yeah, we're gonna host this next Ditto raid. Feel free to join. I'll put the code up here on the stream in a moment. By any chance, are you listening, Librarian Vibes? Are you here by any chance? Yeah, definitely. Like, this generation's pretty easy. I think so. I agree. It's like actually a pretty fun... Like, with the sandwich boosting in this game and such, it's actually a pretty enjoyable grind. Yeah, I think I'll be live for a bit. Here, let me leave the code up. Sorry. I always forget when I'm searching for the Pokemon, you can't actually see the code. I think I'll be live for at least a couple hours. Trying to host raids for people that feel like doing them. But like I said, I'm gonna go through the entire map, clear out all the Ditto raids, and I'll probably time skip to get a new set of raids and such. So we'll occasionally get new 6-star raids as well. I don't know if I'm really like trying to do the Samurott raid or not. I feel like that one might be annoying to do. Unless like everyone's on the same page. Like it should be extremely easy if everyone knows what to do. But I don't know, I feel like it's tough. Absolutely, Veneer. Last gen was hard because you only had Masu that helps, like how in XY. Yeah, exactly. I mean, technically, there is the Dynamax adventures, which was a decent way to get like shiny legendaries in Sword and Shield. But I do agree that like, aside like the Masuda method, there wasn't really like a great way to shiny hunt in Sword and Shield. I didn't really shiny hunt much during Sword and Shield. It's like I only have a few shinies I hunted for in that game. And a couple of them were in Masuda. But people were doing a lot of RNG manipulation and such with, well, not even just like RNG manipulation, like people were straight up hacking their consoles to time, like the date skip or whatever it's called for raids. And then people just host like raids nonstop that were shiny. Like stuff like that was very common. There technically is a way to RNG manipulate static encounters in Sword and Shield without using custom firmware or hacking your save file at all. Like you can do it entirely on a retail switch. And the way you do it, whenever you're looking at your Pokemon in the stats screen, if you press like your Joy-Con button in, it does like an attack animation, and there's 2 attack animations that the Pokemon does. And if you do this 40 times in a row and you write down, like if you associate, it's pretty much its special and physical attack that it does animation wise. And if you track 40 of these in a row, what it's doing, you can input that into this like calculator that can figure out your current RNG seed you're on. And it can tell you pretty much what frame, if you run into the Pokemon, it will be a shiny. Because if you don't know like the way Pokemon games work, typically like every second, like the data like kind of shifts on what it could spawn as. And it's kind of confusing, honestly. I don't even know if I'm explaining it correctly. It's just one of those things that takes a big learning curve to even like know how to do it properly. I've never attempted it myself, but yeah, it's like one way you can do things. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I could just do Magikarp with Splash. It's just kind of the same with like Electrode with Explosion. It can't use this move in battle. I actually don't have a Magikarp, that's one of the reasons. I mean, I could just use Ditto too, it's like all the same, right? Dan, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream, good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. We originally did this with the Electrode because we were curious if it would use self-destruct in raid, but no one can use self-destruct. I can't use it, they can't use it. So it's just, I don't know. But yeah, shouldn't be a relatively easy fight regardless. I just realized people brought like baby Pokemon, like middle evolution and stuff. I mean, this might be like a level 1 Fuecoco in the fight, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty interesting. Like, I was wondering if it would like kill itself right away. Someone brought it up in the stream earlier, but it doesn't work. I think it was Veneer that mentioned it. Come struggle. Hell yeah. I think the reason why, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like a level 1 Fuecoco right now that's in the raid. That's probably why this raid's taking a second. It's whatever though, you know, it doesn't matter. It's humorous. My Electrode struggled to death. Well. Yeah, it's all good. We were gonna beat it regardless. It's kind of hard to lose to a fight like this, to be honest. Alright, let's catch this to see what IVs we get. Welcome back, Lenny. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Like, people can meme today. Just have fun with it, you know? As long as someone brings at least one competent Pokemon, I'm sure we won't struggle beating it. I almost feel like I should bring, like, something insane, like Iron Hands, just to see, like, if we can beat it. Yeah, like, I was just about to say... Yeah, I guess that's true. Like I said, I legitimately I would have to go catch a Magikarp right now to do that. Which I'm not against doing. Like, I'm totally down to just go catch a Magikarp. Let's see. I'll probably just use Ditto moving forward for now. Like, I agree, Magikarp's definitely, like, probably... Like, I guess I just feel like they all kind of are fine, right? Like, I don't think... We don't need to necessarily min-max a raid like this, necessarily. But, I mean, if I need to, I'll go catch a Magikarp, you know? I'm not against it. I honestly, if I had a Magikarp, I probably would just be using it. It's really just because I don't have one. I'm too lazy to go catch it. But yes. Hoppit is prettier. Yeah, I have been using Ditto. It was only these couple times I used Electrode. I mainly was using Ditto to start. Let's bring in the Ditto back. Alright, so here's the code up. Feel free to join. Yeah, you know what? That's a better call. I'll go catch a level 1 Pokemon. It'll make it go faster. I'll go find a Magikarp after this. And even if it's not level 1, it'll still be low enough where it'll make the fight a lot faster. I'll do that. It'll in turn, like, the time it'll take me to catch it real quick will actually be faster for everyone. So yeah, after this raid, I'll go catch a Magikarp. I mean, I technically have level 1 Pokemon. Like, it doesn't even have to be Magikarp. Like, I could legitimately put a Pokemon with no attacks. Here, I'll just use a level 1 Pokemon moving forward. I don't need to catch a Magikarp. I'll see. I'm pretty sure I have something in my inventory that has, like, Tackle and Growl or something, right? And, like, just remove Tackle. That's what I'll do. I still can't believe this person just bringing Fuecoco. Like, why? Like, you have the option to bring anything. It's like, I don't understand. Okay. Dark Terra. Yeah, it might just be like one of those things where they're just like spamming the button. Wait, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. Just need to check something real quick. I'm just gonna bring a level 1 Pokemon after this. Let me look at my inventory. I mean, these are so easy. Like, I like how we're actually getting into like the nitty-gritty here. But yes, I do agree. Probably better call. Yeah, I mean, they're fast. Like, do we really need to go crazy about it? But it might even be faster. Like, I guess that's what I want to see, if it's even faster. But yeah, thanks for tuning in today. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's see. I guess most of these only give you like 1 XL candy. The rest just seems to be large. But to be fair, like, that's still really good. Large gives you a lot of experience. I like when I see the vitamins, because, you know, building raid Pokemon and training competitive Pokemon is not cheap in this game, that's for sure. Alright, let's head over to this next raid. I'm gonna see if I have a level 1 Pokemon I can use, just to see if it's even faster for us. But thanks for tuning in today. Hope everyone's doing well. Just a reminder, I do have a donation goal for the rest of this month. Thanks, baby. I'm talking to my girl. She was knocking on the door. I am competing at the Pokemon Regional in Portland, and I just have like a donation goal up on the stream for people that want to help with my travel funds and such for the tournament. You're more than welcome to just like hang out, and it doesn't matter, you know, just enjoy yourself. There's no pressure to do anything on your end. But I'm just leaving it up there for people that, you know, enjoy the content and want to help out a bit. I do plan on doing some art streams for drawing for donations, so if that's something you're interested in, and you want to get like a drawing for donate, like a digital drawing for a donation, then you can hold off for something like that, because I plan on doing streams like that coming up here soon as well. Sorry, let me find this level 1. Let me just remove its attacks. Yeah, let me just give it growl. But yeah, regardless, I just appreciate people hanging out on the stream and such. It means a lot to me. Every viewer is a blessing. Okay, yeah, we'll just go in with growl on it. See how that works out for us. Feel free to join. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. Oh, you got the turbo controller. That makes sense. All right, let me put this Quaxley in real quick, and then feel free to join. We'll see if this goes even easier with like a level 1 Pokemon with no attacks. What are you going to compete in? Are you going to compete in Scarlet Violet, or are you into like TCG, Pokemon Go? Yeah, I've been doing a run of VGC for my first time in a long time, like honestly. I do feel like this is my strongest season of VGC I've ever done, but it's also insane. Like all the tournaments I've done so far have been 700 plus people competing. Oh, you're doing Go. That's cool. I personally feel like Go would be a good pathway for me to go to Worlds, but I like VGC a little bit more personally. Like I considered doing some Go before the end of the cycle, but I'll admit, like I've kind of like over these last few months, I've kind of like stopped playing it. Not like I didn't stop. I just kind of been not playing the Go Battle League and just kind of playing more casually. And I've just kind of enjoyed the time away. It's kind of hard for me to think. Like, I never want to, like, officially state, like, I'm done playing it or whatever, but it might be an option. Wow, this actually wrecks it. Does it actually copy the... Wow. Does it copy the HP and stuff? Like, I'm so confused. Like, that's insane. But yeah, the Scarlet Violet cycle's been really difficult, but it's like a childhood dream of mine to try to like do good in VGC. Yeah, that was way faster, honestly. Hey, they're just random Ditto Raids. They're not guaranteed on the IVs. I'm not doing anything in regards to like I don't have a custom firmware switch or anything. I'm just randomly hosting Ditto raids that appear. So I'm not entirely sure what the IVs are on each individual raid. More than likely, they're just 5 IV. There might be the occasional 6 IV, I don't know. Like, I'm not just software setting for a 6 IV raid, sorry. That actually would be pretty smart to do, to be honest, though. I see the value in that. Definitely see the value in that. Like, but if you find the 6 IV one, you could technically save in front of it and just keep hosting the same raid over and over for people. Yeah, if you have a 6 IV Ditto raid, I'd be down to do it. That'd be amazing, honestly. Yeah, that's smart. That's really cool. Yeah, if you're willing to offer, like, that's super cool. Yeah, exactly. I was at the Rose Cup. I did do the Rose Cup. So last cycle, I did actually do one competition for Pokemon Go. I did the NAIC International or whatever, and I tied for 9th place. Like, I almost got into the top 8. I barely lost my 3rd match. It was just like, honestly, it was like very much a winnable match, but my opponent's backline kind of caught me off guard, and it's like I kind of felt like I had it in the bag, but then they had a Pokemon I wasn't expecting in the bag. I was like, shit, that sucks. But you'd think like during this cycle I'd want to like try to go to Worlds through Go, because I definitely feel like I have a good chance to do it, but I've just like, it's just kind of how I am. I love VGC, and I'd rather go to Worlds for VGC right now. I guess is like kind of like why I've not been doing Go at all this whole cycle. Yo, what's up, Jonathan? Dark Drum, welcome to stream. Here, I'm gonna get ready to join your raid. Kurisu. Lenny, I'm not doing really any battles at this exact moment, but I'm thinking about doing some streams where I just like take challenges from people for fun. Alright, that's awesome. I'll try to get into the raid. Let me know, just put in the code when you're ready. I think I should be in a position to join. But yeah, like, I like watching the Pokemon Go tournaments still, but I don't know, like, it's kind of one of those things where when I go to the tournaments, like, I'm very passionate about Scarlet Violet, but it's so sweaty and hard to do good in the tournaments that I always feel like, oh, I kind of wish I did compete in Go. Not because it's easier, it's just that, like, that's what my bread and butter was for a couple years. And I do think that, like, oops, I didn't mean to bring this. That was my bad. We should still be able to beat it. But, I don't know, like, I'll admit, like, there's a part of me that is, like, on the fence about it. Like, I've considered in Portland, I already signed up for VGC, but I've thought about potentially switching to Go and just giving it a shot, even though I'm a little rusty. I was like, hey, why not? Try it. Because I plan on doing Fresno's regional for sure, because I live in Los Angeles right now, so that's like actually a relatively close drive for me. That's happening in June. That's one I'm definitely doing. NAIC, I think I might try to do again. It's in Columbus every year, and I have family from Pittsburgh, and my sister actually lives in Lake. Oh, what is it called? I don't even remember what it's called. Lakewood, I think it's called in Ohio. But she actually lives like an hour or so away from there. So it's like, I could make an excuse to visit some of my family when I do that trip. But yeah. Yeah, the Ditto will melt regardless. I really appreciate you hosting the 6 IV raid. That's super nice of you. But, I will admit, like, I've kind of, like, there's a part of me that wants to compete and Go because I want to go to Japan so bad for regional, for the Worlds, excuse me. But at the same time, like, I've improved steadily so far. Like, I've only done 2 regionals in Scarlet Violet. My first run, I went 3-7. My second run, I went 5-4, which was very close to a 6-3, which I think is pretty respectable with how sweaty everything is right now. But the biggest issue with, like, getting good at VGC is it's a group effort. Like, the best teams that are on the ladder that people run in these tournaments, they are built together by some of the best battlers. Like, it's not like someone's keeping a giant secret to themselves and they're just sitting there alone building teams. I legitimately think and know, not even think, it's pretty much obvious that VGC is, to be one of the best battlers, you have to be willing to surround yourself by people who are like-minded, and then also like scrim with them a lot. Like, people who build teams together and they all share that same team and then run that team because they're all passionate of making it work, you know, figuring out can't deal with the common cores, etc, 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 right? So that's kind of what I've been doing when I went to a lot of these regionals, is networking, because most of my friends do not play Pokemon competitively. They don't play VGC the way I play it. They're just Pokemon fans in general. So it's like really hard to, like, you know, do it alone. But like I said, I think one of the main reasons why my performance within those two... Dan, I appreciate that, bro, for sure. I'm definitely gonna need the help. Like I did better in my second regional because I actually did scrim against people. I did share my team in spreads with people and try to get feedback. And I generally feel like even for that tournament, I kind of winged it when I went into it with my team. I don't think I flushed out my team idea as good as I should have. And I definitely feel like I have a better understanding of the game at this point. Like, I mean, it's tough. It's a tough thing to compete in. But Portland for me is, well, let me find, where was that at? Hold on. Was it in here? Was it just in here? Where was I just at? Oh, wait, here it is. Wait, no, wait, that's not, what am I doing? That's the shiny Synesty I have, not the Ditto. Wait, where is this Ditto that I just got? Wait, is it the one in my inventory? Because this isn't perfect. Is it this one? No, I don't think it's that one. I think I'm just crazy. No, I mean, you can, you know, it's not about like you can socialize on Discord and such. Like, there's a lot of like Discords, like Nino Bros, they hold tournaments all the time that you can practice. Like, playing on a ladder is one thing to learn the game a bit, but open sheet versus ladder is so much different. I'm so confused, yo. I think it's just me. I don't think I really saw where it came in. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it wasn't you. I just forgot what box I was in. It's definitely perfect. Ditto. Yo, thank you. That's super sick. Honestly, maybe I should try to get another one so I can trade. If someone wants to trade like a English perfect Ditto for, you know, if you have a different language than English, I'll do one more just to like trade for a Masuda method Ditto, if anyone's down to do that. It's all good. Yeah, I'll do it one more time. But yeah, I definitely appreciate people hanging out and such. I actually thought I would not like Regulation C. I thought it would be very centralized around Ruinous Pokemon, but I actually think this format is a little more unique than... Like, I mean, the first tournament was cool because we saw Dragapult get first place, which it hasn't really had that type of performance all of Scarlet Violet so far. It's kind of crazy to think last meta it was like Iron Bundle plus Fluttermane, which you would never really see Dragapult in those type of battles. But now it's like a relatively good option to run on your team because of like the nature of how the meta slightly changed. Like, people aren't running max speed Fluttermane currently in the meta. Like, a lot of people are building bulky Fluttermane, and I don't know, it's just something that's very interesting that I've been noticing as I've been like prepping for this tournament as well. All right, let me just pick something random. Sorry about that. Let me go in. You want a Ditto that will help us shiny hunting? Exactly. So like right now, here I'll go bring them in real quick, and then that would be, you know. Sorry about this, chat. I have to actually be right back. 1 second. We have some groceries I gotta bring in. Just give me a second, and I'll go get them. But yeah, be right back, chat. Thank you so much. But so Jonathan, the raid that I'm currently doing, there's someone in the stream. The Kurisu Tenma, they're hosting a couple perfect IV Ditto raids. You're more than welcome to join those. Like, I'm just hosting Ditto raids in general, but I'm catching an extra perfect IV. So if anyone who is watching has a Ditto that has perfect IV that is not English speaking, I'd be down to trade my English perfect IV Ditto for yours for Masuda method breeding. All right. Are you talking to Lenny, Dan? But yeah, be right back 1 second. Let me bring these groceries in. Alright, sorry about that. I had to bring these groceries in that we ordered. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Definitely appreciate you, Kurisu, for hosting some perfect IV raids. Thanks again for this one. You catch it. And the offer is still there. I'll check the chat. My bad. I'm catching an English perfect Ditto right now, and if anyone has one that doesn't have English, will you please, if you're down to trade, I'm down to trade this. You're right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for that delay. Sorry about that. Yeah, unfortunately mine is English. Alright. Let me save real quick. Thanks for tuning in. I hope everyone's doing well. Okay. Where's our next Ditto? Guess over there. Is there anything closer than that? I'll do this one first, I guess. Alright. I want to see if I can get lucky and find one that has no attack or no speed. And the rest are perfect. Yeah, right? Alright. We got Flying Tera Ditto Raid. Feel free to join. I'm just gonna bring this level 1 Quaxley. Alright. Thanks again for tuning in today. Hope everyone's doing well. Feel free.
Bring home the Portland trophy.
Yo, metal level. Bro, thank you so much for $20, homie. I really appreciate that support. I'm definitely going to be putting in the most prepping that I've done so far. Each tournament I'm trying to do better than my previous, and if I can do better than 5-4, then that's either championship points in the pocket or potentially second day. Like, I would love to go into day 2 and compete. I'm really like, I promise I'm putting in hours. Like, I haven't been streaming much battling, but off stream, it's pretty much all I'm consuming is like Showdown and sitting on YouTube watching like everyone. Awesome, Jonathan. Great to have you here. We still have room for 2 more people if anyone wants to jump in on this raid. I have no idea what the IVs of some of these are. I'm just kind of like grinding the Dittos that are currently on my map. someone is hosting some perfect IV Ditto raids who's in the stream currently. I caught 2 myself. If anyone's a foreigner or like has a foreign Ditto that isn't English, that's perfect IV. I'm willing to trade one of mine for it. I mean, I'll trade both of mine away, honestly, for 2 different foreign ones. It doesn't even matter, actually, when you think about it. Like, you only need 1 perfect Ditto. But, like, there's no scenario where I wouldn't want to at least increase my shiny odds, right? Like, oh, I don't want the shiny. But, yeah, I mean, we could just beat this, honestly. Let's just do this real quick, Jonathan. We'll crush this raid. You're rebattling the gyms. Are you doing it for money? I've actually never done that once in the game. I've never rebattled any of the gym leaders. Are they more difficult the second time you fight them? You can do it daily, right? Right. But you said you need a foreign Ditto, Jonathan, right? Oh, wait. Sorry. You're right, I did rebattle them once before. I forgot about it entirely. It wasn't really memorable, sorry. I completely forgot that you had to do that to unlock the Tera Raids. My bad. Yeah. It's all flooding back now. Yeah, Kurisu, thank you so much for those raids. That was super nice. Super appreciate that. That was like some clutch ass shit, yo. Yeah, I feel you. Very nice. Let's see if we get the no attack or no speed Ditto. Like, I have a no speed and like a no good speed and a no good attack Ditto already, but they're ones I caught in the wild, so the other IVs are terrible. But I mainly just bottle cap everything I breed in this game. It would be cool to actually breed a relatively close to perfect IV Pokemon for competitive play. GG's. These are nice raids to grind too, just because they give you the EV berries, like the ones that reduce EVs, and vitamins. And I've gotten some bottle caps as well. I'd say that's like a valuable resource. I mean, it's not as like crazy as grinding like the 7-star raids or something, but at least while I'm still looking for... Let me see what some of these Dittos were that I caught. Alright, I'm just gonna transfer this one. Alright, that's the other perfect one. Let me switch back to this box. Oh holy, I didn't even realize one of the ones we did already is the no good. Holy smokes, I had this already. I didn't even notice. Dang, I should be saving before some of these raids and checking them after. Because I could have actually hosted this raid. Oops. I remember doing this one, the rock one. Oh my gosh. Yo, that's sick though. Well, let me rename this no good speed. Damn, this would be like, imagine like having this for my pseudo method. That'd be insane. I mean, if someone has a no speed in a different language, I'll trade mine for yours. And that's like your trick room Masuda method Ditto. Damn, that's crazy. That's so good. I didn't even realize I caught that. Oh man, I should be saving for real before some of these raids. Because no attack and no speed are definitely good ones to grind. For like viewers and such. Dang, that's crazy. Damn. Well, I mean, I'm like happy that I got it, but then I'm also like, that could have been good for everyone else. Whoever did that raid with me pretty much got that same Ditto. So there were definitely people that did that raid with me. So check and see if you got it also. I don't have a foreign Ditto that I can trade you. That would be good for Masuda. You have a shiny Trick Room, Armor for competitive. Yo, that's awesome. Armor is definitely good in VGC. What set are you running on your Armor? Like what Terra and moveset? Are you running weak armor or or are you running flash fire? Because I have been seeing people run weak armor a lot recently. Alright. I'm gonna get this raid up here. Wait, actually real quick, let me save in front of this raid. In case it is like a one that I should keep resetting for people. Because what I can do is I can do the raid, and if I check it after and it's one that we should keep grinding, I can just soft reset and keep hosting this raid. Dang, that's so brutal. I wish I was paying attention more, because we caught a no speed Ditto. Which obviously that's like only half of... Like, unfortunately there's probably no way to get a no attack plus no speed at the same time from these raids. Since they're all guaranteed to be 5 IV at least. But like if you were building like some sort of, I guess you could technically still breed no speed, no attack. Like if you got the no attack one, that's perfect, and the no speed one, that's perfect. You could breed 2 of a species, and then you could breed those together. It's really confusing. Like if you cared that much about IVs, I guess. Yo, Kurisu, I really appreciate you hosting that for real. Like, that's super clutch. But I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention, because I can't believe I found one. Maybe they're more common than... Maybe, you know, maybe I'll find one. Like, if I find the no attack one that's good for special attackers that you want a Masuda method. Alright, let's go. Word. Yo, that's awesome, Kurisu. Yeah, I feel you. See, yeah. I mean, for the most part, it's like if there's anyone here who has a non-English console and they do the raid, if I can find the raid, like for example, the main reason why it's like bad is if at the time when I got that no good speed Ditto, I was, you know, conscious of it, and I reset there. There could have been someone in the stream who has a different language console, and they could have just done the raid with me, and then we could have traded each other. And then we have the Masuda Ditto. So it's kind of a missed opportunity. It's a very bittersweet thing, I guess is what I'm saying. You're doing flash fire, fighting, Terra, weakness policy, held item Aurus, and you're using Aura Spear, Trick Room, Dark Pulse, and Armor Cannon. Very interesting. That's very interesting. Is it for singles, or are you running it in double battles? That's pretty spicy. Like Aura Spear, fighting Terra. I would not expect that if I was facing you. That's crazy. Oh, for singles? That sounds cool. Like, singles is definitely a little bit different than how you would play doubles. You enjoy your Ed Sheeran concert? I think it's so weird that they put a song at the end of this game that gets copyright strict. Like, every person who like streamed or like made content on this game had to like mute the credits. Celestial by Ed Sheeran. That shit is like so weird that like Ed Sheeran is like canon in the Pokemon world. Alright. Let's see what that will... Oh wait, did I even catch it? I ran away from that, didn't I? I'm such an idiot. My bad. I'm so used to just grinding the 7-star raids. Or not 7-star, but like 6-star raids where I just don't catch anything. I forgot to catch the Ditto. Well, if you were in that raid, maybe you could just like give me peace of mind and say it wasn't what we were looking for. Or you could just troll and be like, hey, this was the no attack. You have the power now. Let me just get to the next raid. You mean the song is good? Celestial? I mean, it's just like... It's fine, you know. I don't dislike it, I just think it's like, funny. My bad? I see it now. Let's get this posture up. You know what? I needed that. This feels a lot better. Alright. So we have another raid up here. We'll see what this Ditto is. I'll make sure to catch it. And then if it's one that I can keep resetting for, then we'll do that. I'm sure the last one wasn't like the ideal reset Ditto. But you know, at the same time, I didn't know I already had a no speed Ditto in my inventory that I caught today. For sure. The raid is live if anyone wants to join. Yeah, bringing level 1 seems to make it go way faster. You're no longer playing Pokemon Go? Is it because of the raid update? Or are you just like not interested? Like, I understand, I mean. Very cool. Let us see the new shiny. You got 7 shinies this week in Pokemon Go. Have you gotten some during the Easter event? I haven't really been playing that much myself personally. But I actually totally understand people that have been quitting recently. A lot of people are upset about the Raid Pass update. I think the main thing that makes it bad is the fact they just raised the price for the remote Raid Passes. Like, it's one thing to just limit the amount you can do a day, but yeah, raising the price is a little ridiculous on top of that. Ooh, that's sick. You got 2 of the Flower Crown Chinese. That's really cool. Congratulations on your shinies. I'm in the process of transferring Pokemon from Pokemon Go into Home. Like, I'm trying to at least like keep a lot of the shinies I have from Go. And it's time gated with like the energy thing that they have. I think you can only send like 4 shinies a week. Unless it's like a legendary or mythical, it's like it uses all the energy. Let me see what the IVs are like on this real quick. Okay, so this one's whatever. Let's move on to the next. Welcome back, John. Let me find another Ditto raid. Yeah, I mean, like, I try to look at it like this. You know, I have my opinions of Niantic just because, like, the company has been, like, has made really bad decisions in a lot of ways over the past. But this one in general, like, was just kind of like the tipping point for a lot of people. And for me, I just kind of look at it like, I'm not really surprised because it's like really common for Niantic to just make unfavorable decisions that like kind of like are polarizing for the community. But like, as someone who also doesn't really raid that much or anything, it doesn't really, like, I try to look at like the people who do it, like what is their argument, you know? But I will admit that like it's a complicated discussion. Like, I feel like Twitter is just toxic. Like, I legitimately just read tweets on Twitter and it makes me, like, disgusted. Like, I don't know. Like, people on Twitter are just, like, the worst. Yeah, I think, you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, I feel like every community, if you just go to Twitter, you'd just be, like, in an alternate reality. It's, like, bizarre. Alright, Jonathan, sorry. Thanks for letting me know. Levels matter in home transfer. Oh, it's the... I thought... Wait, you're saying it's the levels that matter? I thought it was just like if it's shiny or not. Alright, I'm gonna save in front of this real quick, and then I'm gonna post another raid. Alright. 4VY VR8. Like, the way I look at it is like, if I generally feel like they should have just left the raid passes at 100 at least. And it's like, I guess I get like 5-day limit, but it's like, I also didn't raid that much, so my opinion's like almost irrelevant. Like, I think people get mad because people, you know, if I'm sitting here like, I'm cool with this because it doesn't affect me, that makes people so mad on Twitter. Because like, I don't even, like, I don't say that, you know, like, because it's like, if I have nothing to add, why am I even saying it, I guess, necessarily. But yeah, it's like, I get it. But yeah, people on Twitter are just toxic, yo. It's crazy. Like, I see people just like, who are legitimately just okay with this update. Like, they get excited about it, and then all the tweets are like, you're a shill for Niantic, or you must have a great Pokemon Go community. I don't know, it's just like kind of funny in a way. Like, you have to understand, like, looking at it, it's like insane. Like, when you take a step back and just look at it, like, there's worse things in the world going on, and like, this is happening. It's funny in a way. Like, my hearts go out to all the people, understand, but like, there's just like a limit. You know, people need to understand, like, the company, you know, it's tough, yo. It's a tough thing. Like, I don't know how, I really don't know what to say about it, to be honestly. It's like, it's really, like, Niantic just sucks, dude. Like, I don't know what to say. It's as simple as Niantic just sucks. Like, people can still enjoy playing the game. And that might piss people off that, like, are really upset about this change. But it's like, that's honestly how it goes. It's such a big... If Pokemon Go can't fail with all the other things that have happened in the game over the years, and it doesn't fail because of this, like, it's like, what will make it fail? It's like kind of crazy. It's actually insane to think about it. Like, it's like such a powerhouse that they could just blatantly ignore their community. They don't even acknowledge, like, I guess they technically did acknowledge the raid update. They doubled down on it like a few days ago. I guess they like talked to GoHub or something. But it's like, you have to think of it like, the fact that this company is so willing to just be like, let's just move on with our social media agenda and completely ignore this thing that is filling up every reply on every tweet on every Niantic account. If you just go on Twitter and look at any tweet that has nothing to do with Pokemon Go, it's all just people talking about this raid pass update still. So it's like, the fact that the company is able to just take this PR blow and they'll probably still survive is like insanity. You know, like, people mitigate it. They're like, I'm just turning off my data, or I'm turning off Adventure Sync, or I'm only playing once a day. I'm not spending any more money. The reality is, you just have to walk away from this game. If you really want to, like, watch it change, it's probably not going to. Like, I personally don't think it's going to change. Like, it's as someone who's played since day one and has kind of moved away from playing it a lot over the past couple of years, it's been a good decision. I feel like it's like kind of insane. You know, I'm not going to deny it's like kind of crazy to look at the whole situation and be like, what is this company thinking? Like, why would they do this? Here, I need to time skip to get more Ditto Raids. But like at the same time, I'm just like, I'm not really surprised either. I'm like, yeah, it makes sense that Niantic is able to do this. Yeah, I think like the game itself is, the niche of it is super fun. You know what I mean? Like that's why it's like I can see people still playing the game, because a lot of people didn't raid like that. You know what I mean? Most people that probably play the game play it so casual, they might not even know this is happening in the game right now. Like there's some people that don't, they're like old ass people. Like they're like not the people ever. Like there's like people that just literally play, like they learned about Pokemon through this game and they're just playing the game because they have fun playing it. And there's nothing that will stop them from just enjoying it because they're playing it in a way that like is just perfect for them. You know what I mean? Like, so it, like none of this social media stuff will ever affect like what they see or experience. And it's like, it's actually like a decent amount of the player base. It's kind of crazy. Like, I generally feel like it sucks to see the company and the game go this direction. You know, like I generally like really cared about Pokemon Go like in the past. I still kind of do to a degree. Like I want to see it like improve and do better. But like it sucks, yo. It just sucks to see Niantic take these paths. All right, I have to do that again. Poor Niantic. They just seems like a weird place to work too. Because, you know, I've always believed that Niantic absolutely cares more about developing AR technology. Because there's like a lucrative business if you think about like what that offers as a niche. Like if you can develop that type of technology. Like it's like, yeah, they have Pokemon Go and they're like developing AR aspects to Pokemon Go or whatever. But it's more than just what Pokemon Go is doing. Like they have a new title that's coming out soon. And I'm sure they care more about that. Like I've always felt that Niantic felt like almost cursed that Pokemon Go was like the real hit that got big. Because they had a game prior called Ingress that was like very unique and like, you know, it's like their original concept and such. And I think even like this new game that's coming out is kind of like in the same vein. It's like a more unique IP that's not like attached to something else. Like Niantic's tried different things. They've tried Pikmin Bloom, they've tried the Harry Potter game. Like they've tried to like almost like recreate the same thing that like Pokemon Go did. But the problem is Pokemon Go is just very successful because it's like everyone's dream as a Pokemon trainer to go out in the wild and catch Pokemon. You know what I mean? It's a good game purely because it like literally the gameplay can imitate that like childhood dream that a lot of people who play the franchise have always wanted to do. You know what I mean? It like I'll like that's my favorite part of playing the game in the past for sure. Like I live in Los Angeles and I remember when it was like super insane. Like even in a city like LA, like I can tell you right now that like it's like not like as simple to just even like where rating and I have the most access to most things. Nowadays it's just different. Like since the pandemic, people just play the game different, people do things differently. There aren't like raid groups that are just like that dedicated anymore. There are like some, like of course, there's gonna be communities that just still go on with this type of update. But I'm just saying, like, as someone who's like watched it drastically change over the years, it's not the same. And I definitely understand why people are upset about Niantic. Just kind of like, almost like, I've always felt Pokemon Go is too gimmicky. Like, I like the gimmick aspect of going out in the wild and catching and doing things, but I also don't like that everything's so time gated and there's like legacy everything. Like, you have to like make your schedule revolve around the game, and there's like a lot of elements to it where it's like it can be fun because it's like we're planning an event to meet up with our friends and such, but then it also got to a point where like it's too much of this, I don't know how to explain it in a way. It's like very much a monotonous grind. You got to the Ed Sheeran, nice. But yeah, I definitely understand for sure. Like, I stand by people. Like, I personally don't like Niantic making like the community this mad. As much as like, you know, I dislike the game and I'm like disconnected from it, I still try to look at it from the perspective of like, it's just kind of crazy how much money they must make collecting data and such that they just do not care. Or like, it will not affect their bottom line at all at this point. They just do not care. Who knows? Maybe we'll see like some type of update, but if I'm not mistaken, I think John Hankey stepped down recently as president of Niantic. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's like a fever dream that I saw this, but I swear I saw that there was like a new... Either there was like a new vice president or a new president of Niantic. Congratulations on beating the game. You just got some new Joy-Cons? Yo, very nice. Did you have to get new ones because of drift, or were they just like new colors that you wanted to get? Of Wayfair. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I feel like I saw something in passing. Like, I like the competitive circuit. I like the grassroots Pokemon stuff the most. Like, Sylph, Go Battle, like Go Stadium. Like, all these groups are like what made Pokemon Go last all these years, to be honest. Like, I think PV Poke is one of the more reasonable, like... When I see his tweets when he talks about this update and such, I feel like Matt from PV Poke, if you follow him on Twitter, he has some of the best tweets. Like, he's very eloquent about how he talks about it, and I feel like he comes from a very good place too when he's like trying to like defend the community and such. Definitely like a really great guy all around. Alright, that's not what we're looking for. Okay, let's head over to our next Ditto. I'm gonna try to pay attention a little bit better because I missed out on hosting a continuous no speed Ditto. Like I don't know, I just honestly didn't think I'd just catch it so early in the stream. There's 3 down here though, so I'm gonna go check them out. But yeah, for the most part, I've been enjoying playing Scarlet Violet, even like with all the like controversy at the beginning of the game. I'm pretty sure COVID is what messed up the development of this game. Like, it had to have affected a lot. I mean, I'm not trying to like justify it being released like this. Like, that sucks to think like they have to like abide to these release schedules and they couldn't just put it off for a bit to make sure things were just working. But yeah, I still feel like this generation's so good. It's like so conflicting. Like, the more I've played it, especially because I'm more of a battler, I really like the competitive VGC scene right now. Like, I think this is one of the best VGC cycles that they've had competitively for a while. So I feel like because I like that so much, I'm very biased. But I've also been shiny hunting a lot in this game, and it's been fun. Like, I've actually enjoyed it a lot. Oh, yeah. Yo, get those credit. Yeah, that's sick that you waited to help them out. I really appreciate that, Kurisu. Don't you dare kill. I wish I could see this battle. Don't you dare kill me, Cupcake. That sounds so funny. If anyone wants to join this raid, you're more than welcome to. I'm just grinding Ditto raids, but if I end up finding any that have no speed, I mean no good speed or no good attack, or perfect, I'll try to keep hosting the same Ditto over and over. But yeah. Let's see here. Oh wow, it's been like 2 hours. I'll probably stream for a little bit more, to be honest. I'm not really like necessarily in a rush to do much today. Well, I need to bring up Discord, I just remembered. Alright, perfect. Sounds good, Liam. We still have room for one more if someone wants to go. Yeah, you gotta get that perfect one for sure. Here, we'll just go. It'll be easy. I just want to make, you know, if we find out this is a good Ditto, then it'll be more of an incentive to try to keep going. Alright, Liam, thanks for subbing, bro. Good to have you here. I'm just trying to figure out where I just got another 6IV1. Yo, that's sick, Pollock. That's sick. Alright. There's a bunch of Ditto here, so yeah, I'm just gonna be hosting them all. Feel free to join anyone. Yeah, it's so easy to one-shot them. Exactly. You got to use the power anklet or the power bracer for attack. 100%. Your mouse family. Alright. Let's see what the IVs are on this Ditto, and I'll see if I want a soft reset for it. Thanks again for tuning to the stream today. Hope everyone's doing well. Okay. It'd be insane to find a shiny Ditto. That'd be so cool. I would definitely host that one. Pretty sure, I think you can save in front of the shiny one, and you can keep hosting it over and over. You monster, you took down my mouse family. I love like how animated you're getting to the battle. That's great. That's fun. Cupcake. Poor Cupcake. Oh wait, let me check the IVs on the Ditto real quick before we start this. No, that wasn't the right one. Wait, no, it's over. Wait, wasn't it this one? Alright, that's not worth resetting for. So I'll save in front of this one. Actually, let me just put some of these Dittos away so they go right into our party so we know which one we just caught. Alright, I'm gonna host this normal one. Then if it's one that'll soft reset for, we'll know after the fact. Thanks for the follow. And thanks for hosting those perfect Ditto raids. That was really nice. Alright. Feel free to join this if you are watching. I'm looking for either perfect Ditto, no speed Ditto, or no attack Ditto to like keep hosting for people. All right. Oh, it's all good, yo. They need to get that Ditto. I don't blame them, yeah. Like, I don't even know what the IVs of this are. Like, if you're just trying to grind items and such, then just join. But I'm still looking for one that I can like host that's like very specific IVs that people are looking for. That way we can get people who maybe are foreign switches to like, we can like just trade and we can all have Masuda relevant Pokemon. I mean, Masuda relevant Ditto, excuse me. Like, obviously, you'd probably want like a perfect no attack, no speed for Masuda breeding. And obviously, if you can get the no speed, no attack, but I don't think that's possible in these raids. Alright. Should be easy. Yeah, it's just the save file. That's what I mean, just like the game file, not the Switch. Yeah, like how you said you have viewers in Spanish, pretty much. Very nice. That was easy. Let's catch this and find out what Ivy spread it is. Okay. Sounds good. See you in a bit. Alright. Like I said, it's nice to just get some of the vitamins and such too. Like occasionally get like bottle caps from these raids. Okay, let's check its IVs real quick before we move on. Then I'll see if this is one that's worth resetting for. Wow, I'm getting some wear and tear on my Pro Controller. Holy smokes. That's crazy. Alright, that's... We're not resetting for that. Alright, let's go to the next one that's over here and then see what we find. It'd be insane to just find a shiny Chansey. Full odds. Alright. Going to this fairy Ditto, and I'll put the code up here. Just save in front of it. Feel free to join. I'm searching for one that I can host over and over, but if you're just grinding items or you just want to get a Ditto, or, you know, maybe you're looking for a random nature, I don't know. You're more than welcome to just join. Join the raid! Let's see... Alright. RXLLFG if you're interested. Okay. Awesome. Let's go. I'm really hoping that this is a no attack one, but who truly knows? It would be sick to find a shiny. I mean, I'm sure it's possible, right? Alright, Dan, take care, bud. Good seeing you for a bit. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty much easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy here. Yep. Alright. Let's check the IVs on this Ditto. If it's good, I'll keep resetting in front of it. Are you I think I did see you were playing. Are you playing on 2 accounts right now, Pollock? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw both usernames at some point. That's what I was wondering. Because I'd seen the Spalik one, but then I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure I saw one that's called Pollock. You need another special spear attack for Lucario. Alright, let's see what the IVs are in this Ditto, and then maybe I'll reset it. Okay, these are not. I'm just gonna release these. We don't need that. Okay, let me save. Hadouken. Alright, let me head over to this Fire Ditto raid. I'll probably host that level 6 raid too. Might as well do it. There's a chance to get some Herba Mystica or like a ability patch or something. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Alright, so actually, let me save real quick in front of this in case it's a good Ditto and I want to soft reset for it for the stream. Let me save and then we'll host it. Alright, code is up. Feel free to join. All right. Let me just lock in. Looking for perfect Ditto to host for viewers or no speed or no attack. But yeah, regardless, just grinding items and such in the meantime. Still have odds to get like bottle caps and vitamins, which I think the raids are so easy. I mean, I think it's worth it. Here, I'll wait like a second and see if anyone else wants to join. There we go. Let's get this Ditto beat. It's crazy that this little hair is still just like going all wild. It's just water. Just drinking some H2O. Imagine just drinking like absinthe or like vodka or something just like straight out of a cup. Takes me back to my childhood. Alright. I'm just gonna cheer. This is like a beatdown, yo. Does Ditto just get like the rough end of the stick every time? My Quaxley is a god! It just growls at you. And I'm a cheerleader. Alright, let's see what we got. Two Destiny Knots. That's crazy. Why would I need two of them? Why would they give me two of those in the same raid? It's odd. But, okay. It's like you don't even need more than one, realistically. Alright, let's see. It's whatever. I'm gonna transfer this one, and we're gonna head to the next Ditto. Yeah, I'll do the Ditto over here first, and then we'll go do that 6-star raid after. Looks like it's a fighting Tera, but I don't really know which Pokemon it is, so we'll kind of think about what would be the most optimal picks once we get there. Okay. Let's head on over. I do want to hunt for a shiny Tropius at some point in this game. I always forget it's in this game, but I definitely want one. Seems like it'd be not like easy, but there's probably like some solid spots to hunt for it. Okay. Alright, the code is up. Hosting a Fire Tera Ditto raid. I don't know the IVs. I'm still looking for one that I can keep hosting over and over. We'll see, you know. We'll see. We have room for one more person. These Meryl are going off the chain here. Just yelling at me. Stop touching our crystal. Let's continue. I feel like this will be super easy. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope everyone's doing well. If anyone is watching, they have a perfect Ditto that doesn't have, that's not English. I have one that'd be willing to trade for yours. I have a perfect English Ditto that I'm looking to trade so I can Masuda method with a perfect IV Ditto. Let's see what the IVs are in this one. Oh yeah, Vanera. That'd be perfect. Yeah, you have this, you're playing Spanish. Yeah, if you're down, because then you can Masuda method with the English one in that save file. Alright, sick. Let's see what this Ditto's IVs are real quick. I'll trade with you if you're down to do it. Like, right after this. If it's not a good Ditto, then I'll save and we can trade. If it is one that I'll soft reset real quick, then we can trade. Alright, let me look. Alright, this one's whatever. Alright, yeah, let's trade real quick. Perfect Ditto for perfect Ditto. The code will be 4420. And then I'm gonna go to the 6-star raid here, and I'll host it, and we'll just take that down real quick, since it's like right there. Oops. Alright, cool. Yo, that's sick, honestly, because I've been Masudaing with a terrible IV Ditto this entire game so far. It'd be nice to like actually have something that has relatively good stats to pass on. Excuse me. Alright, here you go. Perfect IV Ditto. I'd trust that this is the right one. I'm not even gonna check it. Sick. That's cool. Alright, we'll see that. Goodbye, Ditto. let's see. Thank you, thank you. Yep. It's definitely a perfect IV Ditto. I mean, it's the exact same one that, like, I caught, but just in a different language. GG's, yo. Well, I'm still looking for a perfect IV Ditto. I'm like, if I find one, I'm down to, like, keep hosting it for people. Because that way, you know, the same situation can occur, where people might have a save file in a different language than yours, and you can just, like, trade with each other. But yeah, Veneer, thanks for that trade. That was awesome. I'm pumped. Because I am thinking of doing a Quaxley Masuda stream. Yo, Paul, you have a perfect one you just saved in front of? Yo, that is sick. So yeah, Pollock has some perfect IP Ditto. No, Veneer, it's not that. Like, I clearly trusted you. Like, I didn't even check. You know? Dang, this thing just wrecked my Quaxley. Why you gotta be like that? Like, it wasn't a matter of, like, did I actually trust you or not? It's just like, you could have easily scammed me. I didn't think you would. You know? That's why I didn't check at all. Let's see. To revive the Quaxley at least. And let's head over. Alright. I know you're not being serious, so it's all good. So, depending on what this Pokemon is, will kind of determine what we should bring to fight it. Usually fighters, I mean, maybe Slowbro would be okay. Most people have Slowbro from that Greninja raid. So yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. But, you know, it's probably fine to bring, like, Miraidon or something, too. Gengar. Fighting Gengar. I'm, like, trying to think what would be the best thing to bring to this. Kind of a weird one. I mean, Gengar is not that, like, bulky. So I'm sure we can maybe just, like, steamroll it. Hisuian Zorak. I mean, the thing is, yeah, I guess technically Hisuian Zorak would be amazing here. Yeah, I mean, if anyone, I don't have like I have stuff I can use, but I mean, if someone has, I don't have a Hisuian Zorak built yet, but yeah, that would actually be like the perfect counter to this. Because it's like, I might just bring Golden Go. You know, wait, I'll bring, because it probably has Focus Blast or something. That's the thing. Like, it might, it's a poison ghost type that has Focus Blast. So this is gonna be like, this will be a tough one. I guess we could try it. It doesn't learn Focus Blast in this game? I thought Gengar still learned Focus Blast as a move, but maybe it doesn't have access to it this gen. I don't even know. I'm not using Quaxley, that's for sure. Well, I probably have something I can use. I mean, I could bring just like Greninja or something. Yeah, maybe it's not worth being afraid of. Here, I'll just bring Chi-Yu then. If it might not have a fighting move. Alright, we have a room for one more person. I don't know. Maybe we'll just beat this on the first try. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes they do have Terra Blast though. Like they do occasionally run Terra Blast. I mean, we could just try it with 3 people. Alright, there we go. It's okay. I mean, it's a learning experience. I mean, to be fair, like, Tyranitar does gain a little bit of a special defense boost in the sand. But yeah, I feel you. I mean, I guess... Yeah, I'm pretty sure sand is what's going to go up here because of... Wait, should I run something different? I almost forgot I have a clef key that has stored power on it. I'm gonna try clef key. Because I can just set up Calm Mind plus Iron Defense and then store power. It's all good. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what moves it has and such, you know? Like, there's no sweat. We'll figure it out. Alright. Let's set up Calm Mind. Yeah, I feel like we'll be able to beat this. Onboards.com. What is that? Is that like an actual website? Okay. Setting up that combine. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like something like Machamps.com or something. Did you get that from like a Wonder Trade or something? Yeah. That's so funny. That's the name of it though. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I feel that. I mean, you'll be fine keeping something like that, honestly. You don't have to justify it. I don't care. Like, it doesn't affect anything, to be fair. It just like I've never seen that one before. I haven't really done many surprise trades in this game just yet. All right. Bango. I'm gonna just start going on the offense. Can one of you do an attack cheer? Because I'm gonna just start spamming stored power. It's actually doing a pretty decent chunk. Yeah, if someone can do an attack cheer, it would really help out. And a heal cheer. Yeah, very nice, very nice, very nice. Oh, it disabled my... Oh my gosh, it disabled my stored power. Here, I'll go. Oh my gosh, that's brutal. Yo, oh my gosh. Here, I'm just gonna set up Calm Mind until I can use it again. That is brutal. Yeah, I feel that. I always transfer Gen Poke. Oh my gosh, it got a crit. Whenever they crit, it breaks through the defenses. Oh my gosh, it sucks. Okay, we might actually fail this. But I think Klefki is actually a pretty good option here. That was a little unfortunate. The crit was brutal. I would have been able to tank that otherwise, because of the Calm Mind. I'm going to bring Klefki again. I think it's actually a pretty good option here, because I can just go for Calm Minds, and then just start spamming stored power. We just need stuff. I wasn't really paying attention to the moves, I'll be honest. I was not really paying attention to what moves it was using. But we'll try again. Alright. Let me just bring that Klefki again. Because it was like definitely chunking, but... Oh my gosh, Cursed Body. That's the problem. Wait, before we do this raid, let me actually do something with my Klefki. I'm gonna give it 2 moves. Just for this fight, I'm gonna like get rid of Iron Defense and give it another attack. So it gets rid of, whenever I attack, it actually uses Cursed Body on this attack instead. And then I'll start going for stored powers. Because that is one of the reasons why that was not good. Alright, here we go. Welcome back, Kurisu. I'm hosting this Gengar Terra 6 raid. Anyone's free to join. But I'm going to bring this Klefki again for sure. I think it's a pretty good option. We really just need stuff that can, like, live. Like, I think it just kept throwing Shadow Ball. At least, like, that was the only move that was hitting Klefki because it's not affected by poison. I mean, maybe... I'm like... Would Tinkaton be a good option? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. You mean like Star Raptor? Actually, Star Raptor could be good here. Just to like live, maybe. It's a little spicy though. Yeah, Star Raptor. Star Raptor is actually pretty good, like in regards to its attack stats, it's pretty strong. But there isn't really a way you can like use it that great in raids, I feel like. It doesn't have like setup moves necessarily, that I can think of at least. Like maybe you could just like chip consistent damage, I'm not entirely sure. Alright, let's give this a chance. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you there. Alright, I'm just gonna set the Calm Minds, and like I said, I'm gonna go for Flash Cannon first. So it Cursed Body's Flash Cannon, and then I'm gonna start spamming Sword Power. Come on, Klefki. You're the key. Don't, anyone who's pretty much not me, definitely consider like doing some heal chairs or one attack cheer occasionally. Because I'm pretty sure once I set up I can just sweep this as long as we just don't, as long as we can just like tank it out a bit. Oh no, not Hypnosis. Yeah, someone needs to do a heal cheer to wake up the sleep and such. Alright, I'm gonna start getting on the offense on the next turn. Alrighty, let's see here. Should be able to tank the Shadow Ball with my +3 special defense. Yeah, really nice. Good call. Alright, I'm gonna Flash Cannon here. And this should be Cursed Body. I guess it's not, is it always guaranteed that it Cursed Bodies? I think it's random when it triggers it. I don't think it's like a guaranteed trigger. That's a little annoying. I almost feel like I should... Wait, did it work? No, it didn't work. Here, I'm gonna go for Flash Cannon again. Primarily because I don't want to go for stored power, then it curse bodies, stored power. I'm really hoping it just triggers on this flash cannon. Please. Watch, I'm gonna go for stored power right now and it's gonna curse body. Come on. If it curse bodies, I'm gonna cry. This game? Why'd I even like... Here, I'm just gonna set Combine. I'm sad. I'm legitimately sad. Yeah, that's a little unfortunate. What's so special about the Ditto Raids this time? Mainly just getting good IV Dittos that you can trade with foreign Dittos to potentially have good Masuda method Dittos for breeding and such. I think that's like the main appeal. Alright. This is brutal, yo. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose. That's so annoying that it didn't activate on the first two flash cannons, and then of course the one time... Yeah, that's brutal. Oh wait, it does have Aura Sphere. Oh wait, no, that was the Lucario. What am I talking about? Yeah, that was a little annoying because I don't really have enough time to like set up really. Like, people die a little too fast. Like, I didn't die once that entire fight, you know what I mean? I think people need stuff that has like Calm Mind or some way to build up your special defense. Yeah, Kurisu has some 6 IV Ditto raids that they're hosting right now. We're just trying to take down this Tera raid, this level 6 one, just because it was like right here. Yeah. Like, Golden Go is kind of a tough pick just because it is weak to the Ghost move. Alright, I'm gonna put it up public again. I mean, I don't know if it's really... It is a little unlucky that I keep getting disabled on the one move that I need to use to sweep. That's what makes this raid a little tricky. Like, I more than likely could just solo this with ease with Klefki, like honestly. But it's more like the other people in the raid, like, dying and knocking at the timer. It's kind of a little tough to, like, do the strategy. But, you know, that was unlucky, because I had to go for 2 flash cannons in that last one. And then it was like, I guess it didn't really matter. Like, the fact that it didn't trigger instantly on the first flash cannon is like already like bad. That I had to waste turns after setting up. You know, it's a little tough. It's a tough situation to be in, that's for sure. Shiny luck, Pats, few days, weeks off in Violet. Wait, what do you mean? C-Mags. I think the Hisuian Zoroark would be a really good counter here. It would completely be neutral. Like, the only problem is, like, Meowscarada is weak to poison. Like, stuff like you can't bring, like, in a raid like this, you have to kind of look at it as 3 types. It's a fighting, ghost, and poison type. It definitely has a poison move and a ghost move. So you don't want to bring anything weak to poison or ghost, typically. Here, I'm just going to reset this. Like, you want to, if you have a Zoroark, like, honestly, like, the way this raid can work, if people just bring something that can resist being hit by this, I can carry this raid. You know what I mean? The reason why I can't get the strategy off is because everyone else is dying. Like, that's the issue. Like, I could just solo this right now, alone. Or I could carry you, but you have to bring stuff that can actually live the entire fight. Like, it doesn't matter if you're outputting damage, honestly. I could probably just sweep once I, like, set up with Klefki. So don't bring stuff that dies to this Pokemon. Don't bring a Ghost type, don't bring Grass type, don't bring Psychic type, don't bring Fairy type, unless it's Steel Fairy, because it doesn't get hit by poison moves then. So I think that's like our best bet. Like if you have Zoroark, it's perfect probably. Just come in here and like maybe survive. I'm not entirely sure. But if you have like maybe Tinkaton even, maybe that could work. I'm not entirely sure. Something that's especially bulky, even like Vaporeon that's neutral. If you have a Blissey, like I'm not even lying. If you just have a Blissey, you can probably just sit on the field and you're not going to die to anything it throws at us. But I don't know. I'm just like, maybe that would work. Oh, you're shiny, you've been off. Oh, I see. Sounds good, Veneer. Corviknight maybe could be good, yeah. Could kind of just like tank most of it. Just like Roost or something. Yeah. It has the steel. Steel types seem like they could be pretty good just because it depends on the steel typing. Like, obviously, I don't think we've seen a fighting move on this. I don't think so. But here, we'll just do it with us two. I think we can maybe do it with just us two. Because we'll have two NPCs that, like, it doesn't matter if the NPCs die or not. So I think it might be beatable. Like, I generally feel like I could just solo this with Klefki. I'm just trying to, like, host it for people that want to do it, but... yeah. I think the biggest thing is just bringing resistances. You almost lost the raid in Pokemon? Wait, what? What happened? Alright. Let's try our luck here. I feel like we got it this time. I'm just gonna do the same thing, except Calm Minds. And pray that I get Disable on Flash Cannon and not on Stored Power. Because that is a little brutal, I will admit. But I think like in a solo match, it would suck, but I could still stall out the battle. Since it can't kill me. Okay, so it has the Will-O-Wisp. Which makes just like special attackers superior in this fight in general. Wait, that actually worked to restore it? That's insane. I thought that brings you back to your last time that you saved at a Pokemon Center. Like, isn't that like the secret save file or whatever? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna continue to set up. I feel like since there's only two of us, it might be more of an opportunity for me to go for another Calm Mind. Oh, I see. That's cool. Dang, that crit was brutal. Alright, I'm gonna go for Flash Cannon, and I'm really hoping that the Flash Cannon triggers Curse Body. Alright, please trigger Curse Body. Yes! Okay, that's good. Now we can safely go for Stored Powers here. Which is really good. I think we're gonna beat it this time. That was a big hurdle. Trying to use Clef Key here. I'll probably heal up, dude. Maybe I'll have to do a heal cheer also. We'll see how much this does. I might have to set up a Combine. We'll see if it removes my stats. I'm gonna go for another Calm Mind here. But I think it does remove all the stats here in a second, based on how it went. So I'm gonna have to set up again. It's the main problem. Alright, I'm just gonna start going for the Stored Powers. We'll see. Oh, that's a little unlucky. Dang, I'm gonna have to actually heal Cheer here. Yeah, it's a little brutal. I have to set up my own calm. Like this is tough because it removed all the calm mines now. And I'm gonna have to set up again. It's one of the downsides, I suppose. See, this is what I'm saying though. It's like, I haven't died yet, but I could have just let my Klefki die here if I was soloing it, and then came back and just set up and swept. But it's kind of tough just because of like, you know, like I said. We might still be able to pull it off, to be honest. Let me get the Calm Mind up, and then I'm gonna start spamming stored power. I mean, there's still a chance. It's not over just yet. I'm not giving up. But yeah, special attackers are definitely the best in this fight, for sure. I don't know. I think we actually might... it's looking close. I think the problem is once this Roaring Moon gets knocked out again, it's going to bring us down too low to be able to sweep. I'm probably just going to move on from this raid after, to be honest. It's whatever. I just think, yeah, it's over. Yeah, I'm done hosting this raid. I'm gonna just move on to Dittos again. Yeah. I mean, there's no point to attack. I can't one-shot it at this point. See, like, I didn't die. I mean, again, like, the heal chairs helped, for sure. But that's what I was trying to say, like, if you just brought, like, Blissey, you could have sat there, like, the entire fight and probably been fine. But the fact, it's like a physical, like, knowing that it had Will-O-Wisp, all physical attackers are just not a good option. Because they're going to be nerfed. It halves your physical attack, pretty much. So even if you're going for, like, Dragon Dances and such, it doesn't actually matter. But yeah, I'm going to just move on from that. That way, these will be easier raids for people. Like, the Ditto raids have a way lower barrier to entry. That's for sure. What's up, Will? What's with that? Alright, let's just continue the Ditto grind. Let's see where our next Ditto is. Like, a big part of raids too, like, I mean, it looked like that Roaring Moon might have been genned. I'm not, like, I mean, its name was a website, so I'm just assuming it was genned. EV training does make a difference for Pokemon. Like, if it's just like a level 100 you got from a Sysbot or whatever, still gotta kind of, like, invest a little bit into it. But I don't know, maybe it has max IVs, or EVs, or whatever. Well, let me save in front of this real quick. But yeah, I mean, it's tricky doing 6-star raids. You gotta really, like, know your Pokemon typing and know the Pokemon moves and, like, special, like, if it's specially offensive, if it's, you know, like, what every mechanic kind of does, because that's what makes these a little bit more challenging. Your parents made you get rid of Pokemon? Why is that? Alright, there's a Ditto raid up on the stream. Feel free to join. I'm still looking for, like, perfect or no speed or no attack Ditto that I can consistently raid. We were just on that 6-star raid. Maybe we did like 3 attempts, I don't remember. But that adds up a lot of time. And I think it's better to just kind of focus on this. It was a tricky raid. Like, I personally don't care that much if I solo it and get the items. I mainly was just trying to host it for people. But I know that every raid we get, at least in that regard, might be a little tricky. Because some of them are just really difficult to take down, that's for sure. It brought in spirits. It's really sad to hear, yo. Sorry to hear that. It's brutal. You got possessed, eh? What happened? I believe you. I hope you understand this. I 100% believe you. I need to know. How can I prevent myself? Am I possessed? Am I doing the devil's work here? Alright, let's wreck this Ditto. Like every single, like I don't know, maybe just nickname the Pokemon websites to be honest, because like one from like it's like all these corners of the web like different names. It's wild. You went crazy. What happened, yo? Sure, it isn't something else going on at home. I did not watch WrestleMania. I've definitely seen people talking about it. Like, what happened with it recently? Isn't there like something happening with like the WWE or something? All right. My mind, I'm not gonna lie, my mind is just decaying away. Alright, let's see. Let's check out. Maybe I am possessed. Let's see, what are the IVs? Okay, these are whatever, I'm gonna release it. Let's find another Ditto. Alright, let's head over to this Ditto raid. I'm not, yeah, I haven't really followed wrestling well, so I don't really know the significance of anything, like who's the champion, the drama. I heard something about like Vince McMahon though. Maybe that's what I was talking about. Like I have no idea. Did he like sell it or something? I don't remember what I heard. Alright, I'm gonna host this Ditto raid. Feel free to join. Oh wait, yeah, I think I did see that briefly, like the Mysterio matchup. Like a headline or something passing on YouTube. Alright. Yeah, for the most part, maybe I'll do a few more raids. Maybe if I like find a special raid, if I like play a little bit off stream, I'll like save it for a stream or something. Yo, Try Me Chikorita, great to see you. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, feel free to join this raid if you're interested. I'm still looking for a good IV Ditto to host, but if you're just looking for resources or you don't really care, there you go. Very interesting. I'm doing well with Try Me Chikorita, just posting some Ditto raids here on the stream. Pretty chill for the most part. Trying our best to look for decent IV Dittos, which majority of these are pretty good IV, but it's all about those perfect, those no speed and those no attack ones. Yeah. Honestly, like, just one of those days. I guess I can't even believe I've been live for like 3 hours. Maybe I should like. Yeah, I have a perfect IV one myself, and I have a no speed one that I found earlier that I didn't realize right off the bat. But you know, it's really whatever. Like, I'm mainly looking to host for like people. Sure. Change the 4 to 2. No, I'm just joking. I'm kidding. They didn't look like that person was going to bring something that could actually take down. I guess you could bring Quaxley versus Quaxley. I guess that could have worked, honestly. That would have been kind of entertaining. It always transforms to the host Pokemon for sure. So I have only Growl on this, and it's a level 1, so it's not really doing anything. So I need people to join that can actually knock it out. I mean, if there isn't much interest in like continuing, I'll just like maybe I'll head off for the day too. I feel like it's definitely getting to that point, and I will admit that it's time for lunch around in these parts. For the most part, it's been successful. I did get the things I needed. I got a Masuda method perfect Ditto, which honestly is going to make a world of difference. Yeah, you can bring anything, honestly. You're going to wreck this Quaxley. Wreck it to blast it away to smithereens, you know? Yeah, I'm going to end my stream after this raid. But I do appreciate people hanging out today and such. Hopefully you had fun chilling for a bit. Let's go. I mean, if it is a good Ditto, maybe I'll keep the stream going for a bit. Like, if this is a no speed or no attack Ditto, I'll host it a few more times. But I get it, you know, it's like, everyone has a lot going on and such. Yeah, I mean, it's really, unless you're like really trying to min-max your Pokemon breeds, there's really no point. I mean, with like bottle caps and such, like I think if you don't have a no attack or a no speed Ditto, this is a really good opportunity to try to get one. But other than that, yeah, it's really just grind for items. They're super easy raids. But the items are also kind of like, it's not bad. I mean, like, over time, definitely have accumulated a lot of vitamins and such, and even, like, obviously, the Terra Shards aren't a lot, but that's not really the appeal of doing these raids. Alright, let's catch this real quick. I'll check the IVs, but then I'm going to head off for the day. But I do appreciate people tuning into the stream today and such. There's a chance I might go live tomorrow and maybe do a drawing stream. I'm not really entirely sure yet. I'm trying to figure out, like, I know for sure next week I'm going to be working on some animation for my film on stream. So, look forward to doing that. Probably be, like, off on one of my off stream days that I typically don't stream. Yeah, I mean, on Saturdays, I normally start around, like, 3 hours from now. Like, I've been live for about 3 hours, and, like, I could keep playing a bit. But, like I said, I want to go make some lunch, and I also, my girlfriend's sick right now, and I should probably check in on her, to be honest. Like, you know, we ate, like, before and everything, and, like, I got her situated. I'm talking to her over Discord, but she's kind of not feeling great, and she's in the other room. So, I think it'd be a good idea to try to, like, be the supportive, caring boyfriend. But I really appreciate people hanging out. Oh, yeah, Charming Chikorita. You should join this raid real quick. Oh, crap, I already saved. Watch this be, like, the Ditto. Alright, it's only very good in attack, so thankfully it wasn't no good. It was in the right slot, just not the right stat. Yeah, I'm gonna end my stream for now. I really appreciate people hanging out though. It's been fun, and if you've enjoyed the stream, definitely consider giving it a like and such like that on YouTube. And with that being said, the Sass Squad is getting stronger each and every day. Good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're tuning in, and I'll catch you either tomorrow, but definitely Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, my normal stream time. Take care, friends, and yeah, thanks again for hosting those perfect raids, Kurisu. You really helped me out a lot by doing that, so very much appreciated. Take care, friends. Bye! Take care. Goodbye. This is the end of the stream. Take care. Goodbye. This is the end of the stream. Take care. Goodbye. This is the end of the stream. Take care. Goodbye. This is the end. This is the end. This is the end of the stream.